Kain is deified. The clans tell tales of him. Few know the truth. He was mortal once, as were we all. However, his contempt for humanity drove him to create me and my brethren. I am Raziel, firstborn of his lieutenants. I stood with Kain and my brethren at the dawn of the Empire. I have served him a millennium. Over time, we became less human and more divine. Kain would enter the state of change and emerge with a new gift. Some years after the Master, our evolution would follow, until I had the honor of surpassing my lord. For my transgression, I earned a new kind of reward. Agony. There was only one possible outcome. My eternal damnation. I, Raziel, was to suffer the fate of traitors and weaklings, to burn forever in the bowels of the Lake of the Dead.
Cast him in.
Tumbling, burning with white-hot fire, I plunged into the depths of the abyss. Unspeakable pain, relentless agony. Time ceased to exist. Only this torture and a deepening hatred of the hypocrisy that damned me to this hell. An eternity passed, and my torment receded, bringing me back from the precipice of madness. The descent had destroyed me, and yet I lived.
Raziel, you are worthy. I know you, Raziel. You are worthy.
What madness is this? What pitiful form is this that I have come to inhabit? Death would be a release next to this travesty.
You did not survive the abyss, Raziel. I have only spared you from total dissolution.
I would choose oblivion over this existence.
The choice is not yours.
I am destroyed.
You are reborn. The birth of one of Kain's abominations traps the essence of life. It is this soul that animates the corpse you lived in. And that, Raziel, is the demise of Nosgoth. There is no balance. The souls of the dead remain trapped. I cannot spin them in the wheel of fate. They cannot complete their destinies. Redeem yourself. Or if you prefer, avenge yourself. Settle your dispute with Kain. Destroy him and your brethren. Free their souls and let the wheel of fate churn again. Use your hatred to reave their souls. I can make it possible. Become my soul Reaver, my angel of death.
So yeah guys, here we are finally playing the remastered version of this game, you know. I'm a little late on the hype curve, but whatever, you know. Just hadn't much time to record videos lately. But yeah, as you guys can see, we have a big graphic improvement, you know. And I mean, not that big, but at least the texture of Raziel and the backgrounds are a little bit more smooth. But yeah, you can notice it for real in the textures of the enemies. So yeah, let's just continue. We're gonna be reaching the Soulwell room. Oh, okay, it's the portal room first.
These gates twist space, laying a path across great spans.
So yeah guys, these basically are the warp gates that we can use to travel from location to location, basically teleport. I'm noticing a few slowdowns on my PC because my PC is getting a little bit old and it also seems to be getting, you know, tired. So if it has some slowdowns sometimes, sorry about that.
You are weak. You must feed.
The old hunger has left me. I have no desire for blood.
You are changed. Your bloodthirst is replaced by a deeper need. You have become a devourer of souls. To sustain your strength, you must hunt the lost spirits of the Underworld and consume
weird
the
pause right there.
souls of your enemies.
Okay, hold E to feed. Yeah, we can actually turn the camera now with the mouse, which is new, you know. In the original, I was used to playing with the arrow keys. Yeah. And also, I was having trouble when I reached this part because in the PC version I could not like do the high jump because the button mapping was, you know, crouching on the control button, so I changed to the shift and
Your
it worked.
wings, though ruined,
Yeah.
are not without purpose. Take hold of them as you leap, and they will carry you across this chasm.
We just have to glide to the other side.
What scabrous wretches are these?
Stua, the scavengers of the Underworld. Their feral hunger has claimed countless souls, spirits who now shall never find their rest.
So yeah, let's kill these weirdos. So yeah, we killed him. We can continue through here. And we're reaching the end of the exit of the Underworld.
These portals are your conduit between the spectral and material realms. With their aid, you may gather matter and will yourself to become manifest in the physical world. This is taxing, however. Your strength must first be fully restored. You require no conduit to return to this plane. You may abandon your physical body at any time.
So yeah, let's go to the material plane.
Sustain your strength to prolong your manifestation in the physical world. If you fail to feed or absorb too many wounds, this fragile matter will dissolve.
So yeah, we're finally... Oh yeah, we can't climb this yet. We're finally out of the Underworld. And now we have to go through here. I played this game so many times. Oh, fucking shit, like Spike. Played this game so many times that I don't even have to think where the things
You
are.
are young yet, Raziel. You still retain many of your vampiric weaknesses. Immersion in water, while not fatal, will dissolve your physical body, forcing your return to the spirit world. Be aware that in the spectral realm, water has neither heft nor lift. It stands as thin as air.
So yeah, Raziel doesn't have the ability to swim yet. He still has the vampiric weakness to water. So until we kill Rahab, we cannot swim. And if we go to the water, we basically die instantly and go to the spectral realm, you know.
Creatures.
Do you not recognize them? They are the children of your brother, Duma.
That's impossible. These foul, scuttling beasts could not be kin of our high blood?
Do you suppose that time stood still for you, Raziel? Much has changed since you passed from the world of men.
But yeah, you can clearly see the detail enhancements, especially to the vampire enemies, you know, to this Duma him.
I knew my opponent's weaknesses, having suffered them myself. Physical wounds are fleeting. Vampire's immortal flesh begins to close as soon as it is cleaved. Vampires need only fear those wounds that impale or inflame. Water scorches like acid, and fledglings are devastated by sunlight's touch. I would have to modify my tactics to suit my foes.
Oh, wrong button. Yeah, press Q to grab onto them, and just, as Raziel explained, you can throw them to the water or to the sunlight.
Unfettered from the flesh, a creature's soul fades swiftly into the spectral realm. Draw it in quickly, Raziel, or you will be compelled to follow.
And yeah, there's an health upgrade in the bottom of that little pool, you know. But we have to have the ability to go through bars first. Yeah, that one over there. Okay, give me that soul, bro. Okay, the other one is gone.
Your physical prowess surpasses what you knew in life. Even massive obstacles can be moved effortlessly.
So yeah, we need to position this block to go in there, basically. And there's the human carcass those guys were feeding on. But yeah, guys, as I was saying before, sorry about the wait, you know, basically I didn't have much time or energy to record videos lately, you know. I basically finished recording my Blood Omen 1 playthrough a long time ago, and then I did a video recently about the fan game that I heard about in the Raid Oddsrun interview, you know. Fucking shit. And that game is full of Nosgoth, you know, which I tried, but it was in German. I didn't understand much of the dialogues.
The sanctuary of the clans reduced to ruin. Beyond these walls lay the pillars of Nosgoth, the seat of Kain's empire. How humble it now appeared, collapsing into the dust of its former magnificence. And yet, I had only just emerged. In the instant between my execution and resurrection, centuries had apparently passed.
This world is wrecked with cataclysms. The earth strains to shrug off the pestilence of Kain's parasitic empire. The fate of this world was preordained in an instant by a solitary man. Unwilling to martyr himself to restore Nosgoth's balance, Kain condemned the world to the decay you see. In that moment, the unraveling began. Now it is nearly played out. Nosgoth teeters on the brink of collapse. Its fragile balance cannot hold.
But yeah, as I was saying, that fan game, I didn't understand the dialogues, but it basically entails Raziel trying to save himself from being thrown into the Lake of the Dead, basically, which he fails to do so. But yeah, it's a cool idea. It's a demo. Yeah, it was never finished. But yeah, I think it was the only fan game of the Legacy of Kain series that I was like missing from playing, you know. So now I think I've done them all, you know. Okay, we can press Q, you know, just to... What the fuck? The fuck just happened? Big lag spike, but yeah, whatever. Seems my PC is struggling a little bit to handle this, but yeah. And the fucking soul is gone. Great. Because of the fucking lag spike. Fuck you, bro. But yeah, basically the remaster so far is cool, you know, and the subtitles are a nice touch because I'm understanding some words that I didn't know, that I didn't understand before, you know. So yeah, let's press Control to sneak. Yeah, kill them like that when they are not noticing you. You know, if they notice you, you cannot one shot them, you know, basically. So yeah, warp gate over here. And the other detail that I'm forgetting to activate is basically in this remastered version, we actually have a day and night Falcon, what the fuck? Day and night cycle, which, yeah, as the name implies, it introduces a day and night cycle to the game, you know, instead of being always the same weather. Yeah, fuck you, bro. We're nearing the Lake of the Dead, basically.
This, at least, had remained constant. The endlessly swirling vortex of the abyss, my tomb, and the womb of my rebirth. Though much of Nosgoth's landscape had changed, these cliffs gave me my bearings. My clan territory was to the west. I was anxious to see how my descendants had fared during the centuries of my absence.
Yeah, your descendants are all gone, man. Fucking leg spikes. So yeah, we're entering Raziel's clan territory. And we have to doom him to take care of. Fuck this guy. Let me get another weapon. Okay, I'm gonna have to kill this guy again. Okay, what the fuck? What is happening with these fucking leg spikes, man?
Utter desolation. My once proud kin wiped from this world like excrement from a boot. I knew the hand that wrought this deed.
I think it's because of having to record the video and having to run the game at the same time. The computer is lagging a bit more than usual, you know? So yeah, we have the other warp gate over here for the Raziel in clan territory. So basically now from Raziel's clan territory we can go to the necropolis and approach Melkaya clan territory, you know. We have to go through this left side. Yeah, we have some fledgling Doom over here. Easy to take care of, just one combo. Yeah, another one. Okay, actually two more. So let's kill this one with the torch. Give me that weapon. Yeah, we have another one on the corner over there. Where the fuck is he going? So yeah, now we have to climb this tower and there are gonna be two more. Okay, just one more. So yeah, for now we cannot rotate this dial, so we can just activate the switch for now. But that's the way we need to go, anyways. But yeah, you can rotate this dial to switch the door to these other doors in the side, you know, and they have different places you can go. But yeah, you can only do that after defeating Duma. Okay, fucking leg spikes every time I change levels or whatever.
No! Please!
Oh, what the fuck? I never seen that face so detailed before.
I didn't recognize these flayed racks of flesh. Their scent was vampiric. They gnawed upon their victim's carcass like dogs.
Okay, they are dancing around the corpse they just killed. Okay, that one is dead. Okay, these ones know how to dodge. Yeah, you're just gonna punch you to the fire. So yeah, now we need to go through this gate. And over here we're gonna get attacked by the humans the first time in the game. And if you spare them, like I said in the first playthrough, okay, he's not doing anything to me. What the fuck? Normally these guys attack you, and if you attack them back, they will attack you forever in the game, you know. But this one is just standing there. Okay, weird. But yeah, I'm just gonna let them be so they don't attack me in the future.
This charnel house bore the unmistakable marks of Melchiah's clan. To what depths had our dynasty plummeted if these ghouls were the descendants of my high-born brother? Were they so debased as to recruit fledglings from the desiccated corpses here interred?
Yeah, these guys going to the floor. Yeah, this is actually my favorite melee weapon of the game, you know. I think I also said that in my first playthrough, in the Dreamcast version. But yeah, it just has that golden skull, you know, which is cool. Nice design.
My brother Melchiah was made last, and therefore received the poorest portion of Kain's gift. Although immortal, his soul could not sustain the flesh, which retained much of its previous human frailty. This weakness, it seemed, was passed on to his offspring. Their fragile skins barely contained the underlying decay.
Yeah, we already know that Melchiah is the weakest of Raziel's brothers. So by consequence, of course, his minions are also a piece of shit. But yeah, at least they can go to the floor and get out, you know. I think that the Doom and him are the most basic ones. Yeah, go to the sun. Which is strange, you know, because Duma is very strong. It's the third strongest Raziel brother, you know. So his minions being that normal and weak, you know, is a little bit strange. Okay, what the fuck is wrong with the camera? But yeah, guys, we reached the warp gate of the Melchiah Him clan territory, and we're gonna finish this episode here. In the next episode, we're gonna go through this area and defeat Melchiah and stuff like that, you know. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my first episode of the Soul Reaver Remastered, and see you guys on the next one. I'm out.